yeah, I never beaten a Souls game from FromSoft, but just Souls-like games. So I'm really hoping I can beat this one. Gonna try and communicate more. Anyway, let's see here. Mostly don't want a mic because there's always a lot of noises going on. Grace exists to guide the Tarnished and lead them along the proper path. Even now, some sites of grace retain that power. Their golden rays will guide you along your way. Cool. The map. Use your map to check your current position as well as the terrain and surrounding structures. You can update your map with new information by finding map fragments at stealth along the road. You can also use a map to freely place beacons of light to serve as landmarks as you explore. Cool. Is it stealth? Stealth.
Oh, yes. Tarnished, are we? Come to the lands between for the Elden Ring? Of course you have. No shame in it. Unfortunately for you, however, you are maidenless. Without guidance, without the strength of runes, and without an invitation to the Round Table Hold, you are fated, it seems, to die in obscurity. Luckily for you, however, there is one shining ray of hope for even the maidenless. Me, Vare. Take care to listen. Are you familiar with grace? The golden light that gives life to you tarnished. You may also behold its golden rays, pointing in a particular direction at times. That is the guidance of grace, a path that a tarnished must travel. Indeed. Grace's guidance holds the answers. It will lead you tarnished to the path you are meant to follow, even if it leads you to your grave. Grace's guidance will reveal the path forward, most certainly, to Castle Stormvale, over on the cliff, the home of the decrepit demigod, Godric the Grafted. It's time you set off, I should think, to Castle Stormvale on the cliff, where Grace would guide you if you seek the Elden Ring, maidenless as you are. It's time you set off, I should think. To come if you seek.
Alright. Wonder how many trees are there? 3? Silver meat. Equipment menu. With the equipment menu, you can equip armaments, arrows, bolts, armor, talismans, and items. You can equip up to 3 armaments, each to your left and right hands. The actions as each armament performs will be very. The actions each armament performs will vary based on which hand is wielding it. So, oh, it's a short spear. Oops. Right now, everything just looks confusing. I'm sure I'll get the gist of it eventually. Finger seal. Oops. I just wanted to know. Okay. A sacred steel bestowed by Finger Maiden, which serves as a catalyst for casting sacred incantations. Hey, isn't that the blasphemous symbol? Huh. The game, blasphemous. Rickety shield, a creaky old wooden shield circular in shape, roughly reinforced with vines. There are countless other shields available with better make. This piece of scrap isn't worth the effort of equipping. Skill parry. Use this skill in time with the post melee attack deflected and break their foe's stance. Break that foe's stance. This provides an opening to perform a critical hit. Short spear. An exceedingly plain spear of modest weight. Simple to wield compared to many of its peers. Strong attack unleashes a series of successful piercing thrusts. Skill impaling thrust. Skill that lets piercing armaments overcome enemy shields. Build power, then lunges forward for a strong thrust that pierces an enemy's guard. Prophet blindfolded exiled prophets who foretold misfortune and were prosecuted and driven from their homes as a result. Why hesitate? If the path leading to the future is clear, just close your eyes and walk. Prophet robe of exiled prophets who foretold misfortune. and were prosecuted and driven from their homes as a result. The shackles around the neck warned passerbyers not to lend an ear to their sermons. Prophet trousers. Trousers of exiled prophets who foretold misfortune and were prosecuted and driven from their homes as a result. Made from rough fabric that scrapes against the skin like a sharpening file. I already read those. Not on the mic, but yeah. Inventory menu. With the inventory menu, you can browse the items you carry, drop them on the ground, or throw them away. You can also use tools from the inventory menu. Square show large image and explanation. Triangle toggle character data. Tarnished furled finger. Item for online play. Can also be used from the multiplayer menu. Creates a summon sign for cooperative multiplayer. Arrive as a cooperator, furled finger, with the objective of defeating the area boss of the world to which you were summoned. A finger of corpse wax, furled like a hook. It is a relic of those who came before, left to help those who would come after. Finger server. Item for online play. Can be used from the multiplayer menu. Use as a host of fingers to select a summoned finger and send them back to their world. Use when you have been summoned to another player's world to return to your own world. This phantom blade serves as a link formed by a furled finger, but the maiden scorn those who abuse it. Those who abuse its use. Alright, cool. Status menu. With the status menu, you can check your level, attributes, base stats, and more. The information shown here also reflects changes to your attack, defense, and resistances bestowed by armaments and armor that you have equipped. It's cool that they put the needed part, but I don't even know where to do the... Oh. Messages menu. With the messages menu, you can write messages that players in other worlds can read at the spot where you left it. You can change the messages format to leave more complex messages and also attach gestures to your messages. You can rate other players' messages. Whenever another player rates a message that you've written, your HP will be replenished. Cool, it's raining. I like weather systems. Oh yeah, I wanted to read about that stuff. Silver meat found by hunting herbivorous. That's a word. That herbivorous beasts. A slice of thinly carved beast flesh. Material used for crafting items found by hunting herbivorous beasts. The dried meat toughens the constitution. My tongue messes with my speech sometimes. Thin beast bones. Thin, hard beast bones. Material used for crafting items found by hunting beasts. Commonly used to make disposable weapons. Raw fruit. Berry-like red fruits that grow in shrubs. Material used for crafting items. Easily found everywhere in lands between. It has a wide variety of uses. Swordstone key. A sword-shaped stone key. Breaks the seal in imp statues, but remains embedded in the statue after use, meaning it can only be used as an item. Think well before using one. Oh yeah, everybody's okay. Blah blah blah. It's the tutorial stuff. Okay. Just right. Yeah, I came from here. Why is everyone dying? Summoning pools. In each area you may find effigies of martyrs. These effigies are summoning pools. You'll find it easy to summon other players at the location, as co-op and hostile summoning signs created with small effigies gather at summoning pools. You'll find it easy to summon other players at these locations, as co-op and hostile summoning signs created with small effigies gather at summoning pools. Small golden effigy. Item for online play. Can be used from the multiplayer menu. Standard cooperative summon sign to several nearby summoning pools. Activated pools only. In cooperative multiplayer, your objective would be to defeat the area boss of the world to which you were summoned. Okay. Cool. Summoning pools are functional. Earthly flower. Earthly flower, a dusky yellow flower that has started to fade to brown, found throughout the lands between. Material used for crafting items, said to be fed by leaves that fell from the earth tree in days of antiquity. Sorry if I'm pronouncing words wrong. I don't know everything. I don't know anything. I know nothing. There, that's better. Flight pinning. Cool. Hey. What is that up there? Oh, just a skull. No. Let's all drop. Just wondering if anyone would find this. Of course, I put that and the freaking sun comes out. Alright, so we got a little chapel looking thing, maybe. I don't know. More birds. Yay, double. And some bat creatures. And something over there. Alright, need to go